Trump is like constantly losing, and he's got to be so pissed. Like, if Trump isn't already pissed, he's got to be even more pissed because nothing's working out for him. The Pope doesn't like him. This shit came out.
We need America to wake up and prioritize Israel, bring home Israelis, and make sure we stand by our number one ally in Israel.
Trump has suddenly canceled funding for Catholic charities that support homeless children amid his feud with the Pope. It literally, he just loses. Trump rails against court decision that once again stalls his White House ballroom project. It's never being built. Because in 2028, if Trump isn't in office, nobody wants this. Donald Trump railed against federal judge's decision on Thursday that continues to block above-ground construction of a $400 million White House ballroom, allowing only below-ground work on a bunker and other national security facilities at the site. U.S. District Judge Richard Leon's latest ruling comes in response to appeal court's instruction to clarify earlier decision on 90,000 square foot ballroom plan for the site. Jesus Christ, dude. It takes up so much space. And it'd be just so ugly. Trump hating judge who has gone out of his way to undermine national security, make sure the great gift to America gets delayed or doesn't get built. The administration filed a notice to the last U.S. Court of Appeals for District of Columbia to review Leon's latest decision too. National Trust for Historic Preservation President and CEO Carol Quinlan, whose group sued to challenge the project, said in a statement that the group is pleased with the court's ruling. Leon said that below ground work and security measures exempt from his orders suspending above ground construction. Government lawyers have argued that the project includes critical safety features to guard against a range of possible threats, such as drones, ballistic missiles, and biohazards. Leon's latest ruling comes several days after the three-judge panel from D.C. appeals court instructed him to reconsider the possible national security implications of stopping construction. Yeah, dog, there's literally nothing national security related when it comes to this ballroom, except for maybe the basement, which would be like an actual bunker. Leon's latest ruling comes several days after a three-judge panel, and Leon has suspended his March 31st order for 2 weeks. He said his latest court decision another week, which gives the administration more time to seek Supreme Court review. Leon said he's ordering a stop to only above ground to plan the ballroom, apart from any work needed to cover or secure that part of the project. Otherwise, the Trump admin is free to proceed with the construction of any excavations, bunkers, military installations, and medical facilities below the ballroom. Defendants argued that the entire ballroom construction project from tip to tail falls within safety and security exception, therefore may proceed unabated. The judge wrote, "This is neither reasonable nor a correct reading of my order." True. I'm not surprised that it was blocked.
In tonight's prime time,
because he's also building it with foreign.
A sweetheart deal to a European steel company to build his beloved White House ballroom. Let's go back to 2017. Trump is speaking to a room full of union construction workers, and he tells them, "We want American steel made in America." And that's not just a slogan, it's a promise. Fast forward then to last October, when Trump said this to a group of wealthy donors.
He said, "Sir, I'd like to donate the steel for your ballroom." I said, "Well, that's nice." And I found out, how much is the steel? So I called the contract. "Sir, it's down for $37 million. And I said, "This is a nice donation, right?" He wants the steel, and he wants to make it great steel as opposed to garbage steel, because they dump a lot of garbage around, you know.
That same month, demolition crews tore down the East Wing. But don't worry, look at all these cool mock-ups of what the new ballroom will look like. And now,
she's so pissed about it.
Investigation, the steel to build that ballroom came from ArcelorMittal, the second largest steel producer in the world, and it's based in, drum roll please,
China,
Luxembourg.
Oh, that's Luxembourg.
Right. Our Buy America president wants to build his precious White House ballroom with European steel. But the insanity doesn't stop there, because just 2 days.
I wonder if he knows it's European steel.
To his other donors.
I wonder if he was told it was American steel and then lied to. I feel like that's a completely reasonable assumption to make.
His administration issued a proclamation that cut tariffs in half on automotive steel exported from, you guessed it, ArcelorMittal. Coincidence? Well, a White House official called the link, quote, tenuous. ArcelorMittal declined to comment. Trump's promise to American steelworkers was simple. Buy American, hire American. Apparently, that was just a slogan, not a promise.
And they're going to vote for him again because Democrats have given him nothing. Trump is failing on every fucking front, but Trump is literally, or the Democrats have done literally nothing to take advantage of it. Because, like, look at this shit.
Is calling for peace in Cameroon. The pontiff is visiting Bamenda on the second day of his visit to the African nation, where a decade-long civil war has killed at least 65,000 and displaced more than 500,000 people. Now, the Pope is condemning those he says exploit religion for power. ABC News' Melissa Dunn's traveling with the Pope and
there's no other indication for that besides Trump.
has the latest.
Pope Leo is now here in Cameroon. This is the second country part of his historic papal visit, and you can take a look at just how many people are here. Since we've arrived to Cameroon, we have seen thousands and thousands of faithfuls line up the streets. Here in Cameroon, this is...
Yeah, Catholics are literally everywhere, man.
And around 60% here of the country are Christians. Of course, all of this visit coming during a time that we are here in Bamenda. In this city, this is the epicenter of a bloody civil war that has killed at least 65,000 people and displaced more than 500,000. Now, there is currently a ceasefire here due to the pontiff's visit, but look, despite the violence, the people here resilient. The people who have gone through so
Yeah, the ceasefires happen in war zones when the Pope shows up because you really do not want to be the side that kills the Pope at all right now.
Still feeling so
ever.
through it all. Pope Leo hosting a peace meeting, encouraging mediation between those at odds.
But woe to those who manipulate religion in the very name of God for their own military, economic, or political gain.
God, come on. That's a dig at Trump. It's the most obvious dig at Trump ever.
Dragging that which is sacred into darkness and filth.
Pope Leo is expected to make his appearance here on the Pope Mobile the first time in Africa, and that will be exciting. There are thousands out here awaiting the first American Pope. Diane?
Melissa Dunn, thank you. And editor-in-chief of the Catholic Magazine.
Yeah, dude. Trump is literally so fucking unpopular, man. Yeah, it's so interesting that all the vile or MAGA people are just nasty, vile people. Yeah. Oh, man. He's losing on every single front. And I don't think... Name one Democrat who has a strategy to take over, like, federal level politics. Like, what's AOC up to? AOC. What is she up to? Left-wing host blast AOC is weak, so she only engages critics who are 10 former AOC staffers spent $5 million to succeed Pelosi. Yeah. I just like AOC is probably the only person I would ever vote for for the Republicans. But I just, granted we're years out, but I don't see anything. I don't see any sauce on the Democrat side when it comes to Trump failing on every single level. They haven't like taken the fucking balls. They haven't taken the balls of the horse and done anything with it. Trump is more unpopular than ever. He is losing the ground constantly, and Democrats are doing nothing with it. Democrats. Yeah. U.S. Senate foils effort to nix Israel arms sales, but record 85% of Democrats support the move. Yeah. So Senate blocks bid to cancel arms sales to Israel as war deepens Democratic. Yeah. So the Democrats weren't able to. Can I get this on The Atlantic? No. Yes. Liberal Zionists can adapt. Attracting millions of followers across. This is about Hassan. I don't fucking care about Hassan. I want to see how the Democrats are failing. All right. Yeah. I mean, Walz is being impeached. And let me just Democrats. War powers. The War Power Act has been shut down constantly, again and again and again. They're doing
13 of Rule 1. The House stays adjourned until 2:30 p.m. on Monday, April 13th, 2026.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says Democrats will force a vote next week on the War Powers resolution to end this war for good. It is next week, my good sir. And it hasn't happened. They're doing nothing. They have the easiest PR win in the world, and they're doing nothing with it. Trump is losing on nearly every single level, and Democrats are failing on every single fucking level. We need a Mamdani on more streets. We need more Mamdanis. We need more active, like, socialist leaders, man. I don't know what to tell you besides that. Democrats have disappointed me once again.
America Media, Father Sam Sawyer is here with
in Ukraine.
the president deleted a post that appeared to show him as Jesus, but he left up an image of Jesus hugging him. What do you make of the president posting this type of imagery while criticizing the post?
Well, I'm certainly glad that the president decided to delete that first image that seemed to put himself in the place of Jesus. And the image of Jesus hugging him. I hope President Trump draws comfort from Jesus and a relationship with Jesus. But I hope he would also listen to what Jesus really says about what happens to those who live by the sword. And the invitation to peace and reconciliation and to love for our enemies that Jesus calls us to. If he's going to leave the second image there. But overall, I mean, I think what those images tend to say is President
God, he in his head, dude. He's thinking some other shit, but he has to be like this out loud. Fuck me, man. God, I hate liberal fucking or neoliberal democracy. It's so fucking exhausting. Because, like, come on, just call Trump a fucking racist pedophile Nazi. It's that easy. I just did it. And if everybody started doing this, Trump would never win again. Literally never. Civility politics makes me want to shoot myself in the fucking head.